do what I do, because I don't give a fuck. One or two people side with it, and them the one or two people that's rolling with me. I'm not looking at the majority. I told y'all from day one, the majority's not gonna side with you. I'm only gonna get subscribers here and there, and that's cool. I'd rather have 50 killers than 1,000 soldiers. Yeah. So they always gonna be mad. Welcome. Welcome.
That's just how it is. You have to check this out. Because we're warning guys about the bad woman, which now has pretty much leveraged most of the world. So the type of woman that is good is pretty much slim. We're not teaching hate. We're teaching understanding.
Relationships with old baggage and penalizing the new person for what the old person did. You just limit yourself from meeting a new person. You know what I mean? You drag old incidents right on into a new situation.
In the other communities, because they attack us, they attack the poor. That's part of their plan, to get the poor people that got money to spend. That shit don't even sound right.
Well, it's always an experiment.
I got money to spend. Like, so y'all gonna play on our intelligence. If you calling us poor, then obviously we shouldn't have money to spend. But this is how they look at us and they program us. And people
well, psychological warfare has always been the silent. I call it silent wars of psychological warfare, because
I'm gonna be safe, bro. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna add you right now.
Keep your ass in the house, bro. All right, man.
Oh, I am.
Much love, man. Much love, man.
All right, brother. Peace.
What's goody, y'all? Good morning, good morning. I know y'all not used to seeing me on a Saturday morning, you know what I mean? I'm normally grinding right now, guys. I normally grind. This is the first Saturday off I had in about 9 months, guys. Like, really, I really be getting to it. But it ain't about me today, guys. Yes, y'all see the thumbnail? Come on in the class, hit that like button on your way in, guys. That's how you pay your school tuition. You know what I mean? Keep in mind that we do not cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions. We also added a new thing that we don't cater to. We don't cater to any other of those beliefs that you come into this door with, you know what I mean? Because a lot of those beliefs is false and they're tainted with bullshit. All right, let's keep it a buck. All right, guys, so you now tuned in. Guys, you guys are here. You here for the truth. You know what I mean? Y'all come for the truth. I mean, y'all come for the entertainment, but y'all stay for the truth. You know what I mean, guys? So let's get started. Let's see who we got in the class today. Let's see. Joshua Lawrence, what's up? Joshua Lawrence Combe, what's up? You know what I mean? That's what's up. Early today, that's what's up. All right, guys, so many of you might not know who this woman is, you know what I mean? Because especially if you know what I mean, from the 80s, you at 80s, 70s, you wasn't tuned in to this love and hip hop shit. But what I want you guys to focus on today, guys, and ladies that's watching, I don't want you to come over here critically thinking, right? I want you to look at this as the reason why every time you think you have something with a dude, you don't really have something with a dude, all right? Every time you end up with one of those fake gangsters or those simp-ass dudes and you trying to be submissive to them and it just ain't gonna work, I want you to think back to this video today. All right. So don't put your trigger cap on. Don't put your trigger cap on. What I say out of my mouth today, I want you to look at it from a perspective of why you keep running into dumb niggas. All right. I don't want you to look at it from no other angle. Don't feel even if you display some of these things here, I want you to look at it as this is my son. I don't want my son to go out there and run into a victim, from a helluva mother, or I don't want my daughter to run out there and run into a victim of a helluva mother. All right, guys? So let's get started. You know me, y'all know me. Y'all see me on social media, preferably Facebook, all day, every day. I got my witty posts, and I'm telling you guys about helluva mothers. Helluva mothers, helluva mothers, helluva mother. What is a helluva mother? All right, guys, check it out. You know, we don't have a gun problem. We don't have a prostitution problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, that stuff exists. Those things exist. But why those things exist is our problem, guys. And those things exist because we continue to praise, we continue to worship our hell of a mother. We continue to turn a blind eye towards our hell of a mothers. You know what I mean? A hell of a mother, guys. This is any woman who have stupid pride. This is what I'm talking about, guys. The stupid pride. Any woman that is too prideful is the devil, guys. Understand, the number one thing that got Lucifer ass kicked out of the garden was his pride and ego. All right? So when you lead with pride, you're gonna fall. And that's all that's talking about, guys. That's all that means. So stop taking that for granted, guys. We all know that the first woman created was Lilith. We all know that that spirit is a spirit that did not want to be submissive to man. She did not. She wanted to be the star of the show. We know that that woman wanted to be the star of the show, and she refused to the point where she cursed God by screaming his name and divesting. Don't that sound familiar? Why do we keep catering to these women? You know what I mean? Because, guys, those women are mothers. So in this gynocracy, all you got to do is have the title and the label as mother, and you get all the advantages, all the privileges. You could be a straight dirt trash mother, like the one we're about to go over with right now. And that's, no, I mean, no disrespect. I mean, no disrespect, but we come here to keep it real. We come here to tell the truth. Everything in our hood can't be about money. Can't be about money. So we'll turn a blind eye because somebody have money. And this is the conditioning and this is the brainwash. Because the people that have money, they slaves of their own self. They don't even like the way they don't even like living because now they're slaves of a lifestyle because they got to keep up for the people that think they have money. You know what I mean? So this half the time the people that have money, sad as shit, frustrated as shit, depressed as shit, lonely as shit. They have money and they didn't change the laws of their mind before they got this money. So this is why I tell you guys, stop praising these stars. Stop praising these stars. Because once you start praising these stars, you tend to take a liking of these stars and you ignore the bad behavior. You know what I mean? And once you ignore the bad behavior, that's the bad behavior is what's destroying generations to come, our communities now. You know what I mean, guys? So for you, I want to catch you guys up. For most of you that might not know, you know what I mean, the relationship. And before we get to that, I want you guys to take notice, right? This is how government zaddy and the powers to be show their hand, right? If you realize when they ushered in this reality show era, when they ushered in this joint, if you peep game, right? Why every fucking show gotta have a celebrity with a dysfunctional moms? You know what I mean? You see how they tip their hand? You always have the show where they have the old money couple or relationship or the old money star moms, single moms. Then they'll have the average single moms, you know, that submissive, she's flirting around with being the 29% woman on the show. Then they'll have the motherfucking hell of a mother. Every show, guys, think back, right? Little scrappy mom, Mama D. And they take advantage of that hell of a mother role. That's the role that's fucking up our community. Think about it. Think about all your realities, guys. I was just talking with Mrs. Goodbread, and she was just putting me on to some because I don't really watch that bullshit. You know what I mean? But every one of these shows, the Keisha Cole, look at Keisha Cole moms. You know what I mean? Every one of these shows, they capitalize on the hell of a mother, but yet we still praise this woman and they still market this woman to the top. Did you ever think of that, guys? Did you ever think of that, guys? Think back to all of these shows. That character is what you call a hell of a mother, guys. But let's get into a video. I want to share you this video. I was just You know what I mean? When I do my research to go in, I go in. So I want to pull up Miss Jones' mom's Miss Jones. I want to pull up one of her greatest highlights on the show. They took advantage of the hell of a mother with. So she was on the reality show Love and Hip Hop, guys, and she made a straight fool out of herself, and they knew she would, and her son allowed it for the bag. You see what I mean, guys? In these households, guys, the number one thing in these households, guys, is the bag. All right? These people are trained to think bag. That's all they care about. So they would sacrifice their own mother. The mother would sacrifice the son. It's just nothing but the Lilith spirit. It's nothing but the Lilith spirit. It's the get over spirit. That's what we gonna call it over here, the guys. Lilith sprinkled that get over spirit on these boys. You know what I mean? And girls. And send them out in the community. So I hope women that's watching, I hope you're not a Lilith. And I hope you're watching to learn how to protect your kids and to protect yourself from a sprinkled warrior. That's what we're going to call these boys, these simps and these G-thugs. Remember, guys, these hell of a mothers, guys, create the women on the right, create the men on the left. Today, guys, we're going to zoom in and we're going to focus in on this particular girl right here, the it girl, because clearly in the interview y'all saw when he broke the news about his mom's teaching him how to tongue kiss, the moms supposedly had him at 17. So because she was young, a young baby having a baby, you know what I mean? That's how, guys, you see, I'm not assuming that will put her into this category right here as the it girl. She's a young Jezebel. She was young Jezebel. You know what I mean? Once she had the baby, she then goes into the green category. Guys, follow me, guys, on the right. These are the women. These are the Lilith-spirited women in our society. This is why I tell you, be careful. Because 7 out of 10 women that you run into on any situation, in the supermarket, in the mall, in your school, any situation, you keep that dynamic. You keep that statistic. 7 out of 10. You remember that, fellas. 7 out of 10 of them going to be sprinkled. There's no coming back. So you either going to pump and dump with those, you know what I mean? But you're not going to invest in those and hope to get something in return, because that's not how they designed and that's not how they built, guys. Keep in mind. So she was an it girl. She started out as an it girl. And then once she had Jim, she turned into this green section down here at the bottom, the masculine women and single mothers. You know what I mean? 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 single mothers, guys, ain't right. Don't fuck with them. I wouldn't touch them. I would leave them alone. Yes, 71% of our single mothers in our community is trash. I mean, remember where you heard it first. 7 out of 10 of them trash. See how that's not all women, but 7, that's the majority, because the majority have this mindset that we're about to go over right here. Let me stop bullshitting y'all. Let me show y'all the broad mindset of these single mothers. And they're condoning this shit too. People will condone this shit. So I'm not going to stop this one. I'm not going to break this one down. I want you guys to just get a sense and a feel of the type of mother that we're talking about. The type of mother that is a hell of a mother, guys. All right, let's get it.
Stop filming me. All right, you know what, boo? I have a surprise for you, and you have to listen to it very carefully.
All right, play the music, man.
I got my friend Freddie to do this song for me, you know, to write for my son for his birthday.
Mama Joe, she was telling me her life story. Yeah. And what she been through with her son. And she said, I knew he was a star when I looked in his eyes. She realized at the very early age of 5, the little man stood tall as a ride or die. I always be there for you, like you there for me. Remember nights at the club when you kicked me out. Mommy, I could go home cause the streets is out. You went to church at 5 and sang the wrong song. Damn. How you do that, man? Yeah, she remember that. Yeah. Yeah, everybody go through the struggle. No matter what, we stick together. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
People don't know he's a crybaby like that. He's got a really great heart, a really soft side. You know what I mean? Like, he would kill me for saying that, but he's a good guy.
I like that beat. It made me cry. I guess I'm a waterhead. Appreciate you, Mommy. Good looking, Freddie.
Nancy deserves her props for this one. I think it was a heartfelt gift. I mean, she's good at that when it comes to her son. So, I'll give it up to Nancy. I just hope next year she lets him be a grown-up for his birthday. She's like, I'm okay. Oh, hey, yo.
Guys, those of you that don't know, that's Jim Jones' girl. That's his wife. You know what I mean? That's his wife. That's his fiance. I don't really know their couple status to put the title on it, but that's who he deal with. And you heard what she said. You know what I mean? She hope next year she let him grow up. And you got to understand, this is the problem that we have with these single moms, these hell of a mothers. They think they could do everything. They too damn prideful.
Just take one shot, don't waste my time. We gon' lose our minds. Popping off tonight.
Is there engagement going on? Is there engagement going on? Okay.
Jim is Nancy's man, basically. You know what I'm saying? Nancy doesn't want anybody else taking that position. And if Chrissy goes into that slot where I know they're going, Nancy's finna be upset.
I would like to start by saying thank you.
Hell of a mother shit, guys.
It's good to see you
guys.
Hell
of a mother.
You all know me very well. We all know that I've tried several different ventures in my life. I tried the real estate, interior design, personal styling. Never quite fit. It's taken me a long time to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with my life. And I figured it out. I want to spend it with you. I'm a wreck. My little hands were shaking. And then as the word...
Now, guys, don't sleep. At this point, I felt that Chrissy did that to piss the moms off. You know what I mean? And this is the type of environment that is set and created when you start dealing with people that have hell of a parents. You know what I mean? When they have hell of a parents, hell of a mothers, so to say, you end up in a fucking competition over your own partner, the person you sleep with, the person you invest with. You end up in a fucking competition because the fucking hell of a mother is so prideful, egotistical. This is the problem we have nowadays because nobody checks that woman. That woman get to blend in our community and turn the cheek. When shit go left, that woman has the loudest mouth, but that woman has the biggest and greatest destruction. Just peep game. Peep to how his mom's is brewing in the back. This is a happy moment. This should be a happy moment. Your son is one of the few people that actually has a female that proposed to him and you in the fucking back steaming.
Words started to flow out. It's like I tuned out. Like I just let what I came for take over.
Look at her. Look at her.
I don't know what's going on in Nancy's head, but that woman is really tight right now.
Mom, please. No, please. No. Mom, please. Everybody, leave me right now. Right now. Leave me right now. Please. Just 1 minute. Let me go 1 minute.
Guys, yo. Now, when your moms act like that, when your hell of a mother act like that, you know how much pressure that puts on you. Now you fucked up as your, you know what I mean? Mind you, because this the woman that they tell us, I brought you into this world and I'll take you out. That's how she programmed us to be stupid. That's how our hell of a mother programmed us to be foolish and to be beta for the rest of our fucking life. I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. You're not God. Hell of a mothers is not God. So stop looking at them like that. Stop pedestalizing these women as if they God. They just your mother. You know what I mean? They just your mother. That's it. But when your mother act like that and put pressure on you, that's how you know it's time to part ways. It's time to rely more on your father. You know what I mean? Salute the big twin. You know what I mean? It's time. Twin City, New York, what's up? I see you, my guy. It's time to resort to your father. And remember, guys, no matter how much they want to promote this mother shit, father shit, at the end of the day, we have one father, you know what I mean, that care about us. And that's our father, God, the God within us, guys. Word. Y'all know how we do, how we give it up over here, guys. So don't come in the door acting all crazy. I don't care what you was taught to believe. Yo, God, your parent, your ultimate father is your creator. You know what I mean? So if you one of those guys that have a fucked up mom, that she fucking, if you young, my young audience, you know, because what these parents do, what these hell of a mothers, Liliths do, and how they put the sprinkle the juice and sprinkle the curse on you, you know what I mean, is they fuck up your ability to lead. They fuck up your ability to become great leaders. All right? Bingo. This is why I tell these women out here with this spirit, but also have sons, see you in the future, because you're going to be the same woman that's sitting here capping about a man paying child support. Your son is going to say the same tune. Your son going to be singing the same tune. So this is why we need to grab the hell of a mothers by the throat. We need to sit them down and we need to tell them, check your shit. Check your shit. Stop making everything about you and focus more on your kid. Invest in your kid. You know what I mean? Stop taking these entitlements and like if you winning, settling for mediocrity. That's what you settle for. I ain't settling for a man, but you'll settle for mediocrity living. You won't settle for a man, but you'll settle for some mediocre shit. Stupidity, y'all.
No, I don't need no surprise. My son, yes, I can understand him getting a surprise. I could have been more coming up towards the front just to get my son's expression and camera and had everything ready. I don't know what's going on. All I know is, no. I just can't believe I'm...
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best, you've got to try Kachava. Kachava is the world...
I was outside because I felt disappointed. Everybody know when you're gonna engage somebody, either you're gonna tell the parents first or afterwards. Chrissy didn't do that. Am I piece of something? I have to be known along with everybody else. Who the hell is everybody else? I'm his mother. Mother, his mother. I don't like nobody pulling no over. And I will break your... Mom, tell him get it away from me. Tell him tell him get it away from me, fool. Chrissy made me look like bitch. You just a bitch. And if she feel like that, yes, I'll be that bitch, mother-in-law.
You know, guys, people how miserable people in life, people losing their life, create a situation out of thin air. They'll create a scenario out of thin air. This lady is dead sitting here talking to herself as if her son, wife, purposely, even though I think she did, you know what I mean, didn't tell her that she was gonna, but she wanted to surprise her son. This is the thing. The moms have no control over the situation. And that's the problem. That's the biggest problem because they don't care about success. They don't care about none of that. This is what they care about. This is the foolishness that go on in them single mother plantations once they let the pride and the foolish pride get into their brain and they start to manipulate their thought patterns. All they care about is control, guys. That's why I tell you they want to control the narrative. And then it's their attention. Then they care about money. Family is fourth on that list, guys. Of course, education. These are dummies right here. These are dummies. And the fact that they have money, they don't got to work on fixing their mind. They don't got to work on getting their mind right. They could just throw the money at the problems, and the problems will go away for the time being until it resurfaces.
Sorry. I said, stop filming me. Stop.
Now that's a parent. That's a parent. A single mother is supposed to be a role model.
Like that. I felt that we should have said, Mom, you know, me and you sat down and speak first in the whole 9 yards and let me be on the surprising, because that is my child. You know what I'm saying?
Him and his mother are very tight. And I just didn't feel like I could trust the fact that she would keep that secret.
It's not about Chrissy. It's about my son. He came up my...
All right, so she had a legitimate point. She didn't want to tell the mother because she wanted to surprise Jim, and she knew the moms would have told Jim. So the moms can't be mad. You can't control everything, and that's the problem. Lilith want to control everything. She want to be a man. She want to be the man. You know what I mean? And this is how they ruin their kids. This is how they ruin their kids, because they stifle the kid from growing. They stump the kid growth. This is how we have. This is why we have a lot of immature little niggas running around here, guys. We have a lot of immature little niggas running around here shooting each other up. You know what I mean? Because of this. This are their parents. This the mentality of their parent. And this the woman that they like to promote. This the woman that our society constantly promote. You know what I mean?
Pum pum. And if you can't come to me first because you feel that I might leak out the secret, nah. You thought I might go tell him? I would never do nothing like that. That's something.
But I didn't want to take that chance because I only wanted to do this one time in my life. And I thought that I had the right to do it the way I wanted to.
Relate you with the mental slavery, the mother. That's when they keep reminding you of the title. That's not how you're supposed to treat somebody, mother, but that's a mother. When I'm on social media and I'm doing my thing, but you have a mother, and they always want to remind you of your mother, and then the mother, it's the title. Fuck that title, yo. If the bitch ain't right, she ain't right. You know what I mean? And she can't control everything. She don't control everything in your life. And especially if it's not even, this is this woman's life. So what that is her son? More of this. We need more people not scared to check that hell of a mother, because that hell of a mother is not God. You know what I mean? We belong to God. Fuck this hell of a mother shit. You know what I mean? Trying to control everything. Y'all heard her? She's gonna sit here and try to manipulate this woman into controlling what this woman want to do with her son just because it's her son. You're just a mother. You're just a mother.
Come to me first because you feel that I might leak out the secret. Nah. You thought I might go tell him? I would never do nothing like that. That's something.
But I didn't want to take that chance because I only wanted to do this one time in my life.
Right.
And I thought that I had the right to do it the way I wanted.
You do.
You're wrong, bitch.
I stormed out. You don't do that to me or your son on a night like that.
Chrissy, it could have been worse. Suppose I really blurted out and went crazy. Imagine me actually staying there and then really exploding.
So why you can't continue? That's called self-control. Even if when you're angry.
And I self-control myself and I walked out. Come on now. And then you want to tell me that that I'm wrong and she's trying to make it seem like she right, I want to slap it out of her, but I left it alone.
Now, why do you want to get physical? You see the uneducation part, guys? Why do you want to take it to the physicality of it when all she did was correct you? You see, this is why the son not a good leader, because the moms look at correction as disrespect. You know what I mean? These hell of a mothers, when you think about it, this is what fucked me up. I almost sent my ass to simp purgatory. You can't go in your crib and your moms will be telling a whole lie, but you can't go correct her and be like, moms, it didn't go like that. She'll slap the shit out you, especially from my era and my era. And we got some dumb niggas really proud and be running with that shit. Like, yes, you know what I mean? They be posting about it and shit. They be posting about the abuse. They post why they the way they are. Yeah, man, I couldn't remember we couldn't talk back to our mother. Yeah, we couldn't talk back to our mother. But that's not a good thing. That's that hell of a mother programming shit. She not used to being logically talking back to her. Correction. She ain't used to correction. And that's what I mean when I say these hell of a mothers is not used to being accounted for. They get to do whatever they want in our society because they produce the killers. They produce the prostitutes. They keep that register. They keep Zaddy register swinging open. Bitches is Lilith. They the devil. Look at her. Lilith ears, Lilith mouth, no ears, guys. This is a hell of a mother, guys. This is a hell of a mother.
Okay, thinking about my son.
I got people calling me saying,
because you know
they thinking that you don't want me to marry him.
Chrissy's not the one for him.
How can you tell? How do you get the opportunity? She's finna go manipulate, fuck his mind up. This is why he be running around, moving on his emotions, so emotional. This is why he always get his shit rocked. You know what I mean? This is why he in every fucking controversy there is from New York to Cali. Because his mom's put that sprinkle on him. Watch how she interact. Watch. This is a perfect example of how these hell of a mothers, single moms, baby mama terrorists, salute to my guy, Mr. Palmer. This is a perfect example of how them baby mama terrorists put that sprinkle on the little dudes. This is the reason why you get with a dude, my 29% women, y'all get with a dude and y'all think y'all got something. Y'all go being submissive to the dude and he ain't even used to it. He don't even know what love is because all this fake shit that he get pumped in his head. Look, peep game. Watch the interaction, guys. Yo, did you see that fake ass smile, guys? Yo, did you see that fake ass smile? Jim broke her heart. Jim fighting it. He trying to fight it. And you know what I mean? Trying to be respectful, whatever that means, but he should be honest. You know what I mean? You see how they through the title, once they throw the mother title on it, it make it to where now you gotta lie to this woman. You gotta lie to this character. And we all know you don't get no healing, ain't no healing, and ain't no building in a lie. This is why you got to be truthful to people, because when you tell them the truth, that's when the healing starts. You know what I mean? But they put this label as a mother. They brainwash everybody in society. You know what I mean? Did you watch that video I did with a dude? He in the store and he go knock the boy out because the boy and his mom's is arguing, not even arguing. This is the simp shit that niggas is programmed with. Niggas be really ready to put hands and feet on me because of the shit I say to these single baby mothers when I got the stats to prove that they all the reason why society fucked up. But you have some dudes crazy to me, like, you know what I mean? Online though, you know what I mean? Never in the elevator, never in the elevator. Elevator, but online, you know what I mean, they get triggered, the dudes. That's because they already brainwashed. They a Lilith sprinkled that Lilith juice on them. You know what I mean? And now they feminism. Now they feminists, they male feminists. They the protector of Lilith.
So, no matter what.
Look at this shit. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Yo, my moms don't Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna let that go. But guys, that. I think you guys I get a grasp of the type of woman she is. So I got the video response to her saying, the rumors that just not a rumor. Jim Jones was dead ass serious when he said that she taught the man how to tongue kiss. So I got her response. She responded to that. You know what I mean? And now I want you guys to watch it here with me and shit. And you tell me what you think. But this woman is all a Lilith, guys, and she just shows you. It just shows you how those women are producing the real emotional, the real sensitive dudes that a lot of you women be capping about on social media. You know what I mean? So honestly, you don't need to be capping about the guys now. You need to just cap about the mothers, the single baby mothers. You know what I mean? You need to just take y'all don't need to bash the man anymore. Why y'all bash the man when y'all know who created him? So we gonna all be like, oh no, he make his own choice. It's how the fuck can you how can you clip somebody up, right? How can you be responsible for putting an armor on this person? You're responsible for that. God, that's your task. That's your only task. The only reason why men fuck you and men want your cooch is because you can have the baby. If you couldn't do that right, and if you're not going to do that right, there's no need for you. Single baby mother, queen peanut butter goddess of the earth. It's no need for you. And we're gonna get into that because there's a video going around with this Baptist priest. You know what I mean? He breaks that down, and it's true. You know what I mean? But anyway, you're responsible of putting this armor on this child, sending the child out. Y'all done found a way to lie y'all way out of being accountable for that. So it's y'all body, y'all choice. Y'all make the bad choice. Then y'all get a chance to wiggle your way out of the responsibility. Then y'all get to throw the cherry on top and dodge accountability. First thing they gonna tell you if the kid graduate is, yeah, I did it. Me, I'm a proud mom. I'm the proud mommy. I'm the hell of a mother. I'm proud. When the kid get locked up, oh, he make his own decisions. No bitch, no bitch, no bitch. Bring your ass back here. That's your responsibility. That's on you, hell of a mother. That's on you, hell of a mother. Yes, that is. That's on you. You sprinkled that Lilith juice on him. Any way you put it. In the win or in the loss, you sprinkled that Lilith juice on them. You know what I mean? And why it ain't no laws forcing these fathers to have visitation? Why it ain't no laws? Why is Zaddy just okay with taxing us for a check? And obviously this child support check ain't been helping no kids in about 70 to 80 years. It ain't helped no kid. This child support check ain't helped no kid. Unbelievable, But Zaddy like y'all hell of a mothers, cause he know y'all subscribe to his entitlement plan that leave you broke. Yeah, he love y'all hell of a mothers. Think I don't know? Y'all dumb lazy bitches, yo. Y'all sit there and y'all let Zaddy count y'all plantation cotton. Y'all work up until y'all getting cut off, and then y'all stop working, so y'all can rely on government Zaddy. Plan. How stupid is you? That's why ain't no wealth in the hood. That's why ain't no wealth, because government Zaddy entitlement plan keep you from going too far. You know what I mean? You can work. I'll help you. Yeah, I'm Zaddy. I'm government Zaddy. I want y'all to be protected. You got a man though? You ain't got a man? All right, I'll help you. I'll help you. Yeah, take this help. So you supposed to be able, sis, to take his help, double up, right? He helping you. No, that's not how it work, you dummy. That's not how it work, you dummy. He help you. Take his help. You start doing good for yourself. He start to see that the cotton jinking in this plantation without the man, you don't really need my help no more, and they cut you off. because he don't want you to go far. He don't want you to have that wealth that you will accumulate if you be cooperative and submissive with the Father. Because two can build. The plan of Lilith and Lucifer is to destroy family. You know why, dummy? Because if two people worked together and stacked and did it the right way and didn't play this status symbol game, everybody was on that, you would have one family here, another family here, another family here, and then they come together. All this victim shit in the black community that we like to play would be no victim shit. We'd be strong. We'd be powerful, guys. Use your head. That's the whole name of the show. Why would we let them form up as a team to kill us? Put them against each other and play superhero and swamp in there like if we helping them. But y'all don't realize that. You know why? Because you women are Lilith. Y'all subscribe to having your own shit, which in the Bible it tells you a woman clinging to her own shit and not working with a man is doomed for failure. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You know what I mean? Let me get to this goddamn video. I'm here running my mouth and shit. But yo, how y'all doing this morning, y'all? I hope y'all had breakfast. Everybody, y'all should be eating breakfast right now, man. Y'all know breakfast is the most important meal of the day, guys. Don't sleep. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You know what I mean? But yeah, I saw this shit last night before I was gonna go live early this morning. But I said, nah, you know what I mean? I'll just wait a little bit this afternoon. Cause I saw her response. I saw Mrs. Jones' response. You know what I mean? And it was crazy. It was off the fucking hook. You know what I mean? Off the hook. As everything. Everything she do is off the hook. Yeah, that's the one right there. All right. Salute to the Curry gang. You know what I mean? That's what I be fucking with. I be fucking with the Curry gang.
This is an iPhone 11 Pro from Back Market, specialized in refurbished devices that feel like new as second
in the Curry gang. All right, go check it out. Support, show some love.
Showing her son how to do and deal with life with the young. Everybody needs to understand you're taking it wrong. I am not a nasty mother. All I am is a mother that was teaching my son exactly how to survive and how to actually be able to deal with a woman. And for the information, it wasn't no tonguing down. It was a way of showing you how to tongue. He licked out his tongue. I licked out my tongue. That was that. It was
Like I said yesterday, Jim Jones, go back to that video and watch it. Jim Jones said it with conviction. He said the shit. Miss, stop playing with me, yo. That's who you be mad at. Be mad at your son for spilling the beans.
wasn't no mouth to mouth resuscitation or whether there's anything. It wasn't like that. It's all about where's my son growing up and me as a young mother showing her son how to do and deal with life with the young girls because he's a nice, handsome looking guy. You know what I'm saying? And I taught him all about sex. No, and trust me, everybody, it wasn't about no sex. Okay, just showing him, telling him how and what he got to do. You know, about how to treat a woman, how to get a woman stirred up. You know, don't go into no woman dry. You know, make sure she's all saluted down and and wet up and all that kind of good stuff. You know?
Yo, what kind of conversation is that to have with your child, yo? Honestly, guys, like I understand whatever happened with the father happened, but why not get him around some masculine energy that could put him on to that? You don't have any uncles, you don't have any brothers that could put him on. What kind of Lilith shit is that? What kind of incest shit is that, y'all? We're not supposed to be seeing our sisters and brothers naked, guys. And when he say that in the Bible, that means through our eyes. You know what I mean? Through our vision. You know what I mean? We're not supposed to see. It's not supposed to be uncovered to where we are able to look at our brothers and sisters in a sexual manner even. You know what I mean? Shit crazy, yo. Salute to you, my guy. Jaretti, what up? Jaretti, what up? You know what I mean? This shit retarded right here, yo. You hear her though? And she really going in like, I taught him how to lube the girl up and this Timothy 2:12, guys. You cannot, women, this is why God ain't authorized a female to teach nobody. The female's supposed to learn in silence. You know what I mean? Because women gonna raise us guys. Let me get in this right quick. Women gonna raise us guys to be delusional. You know what I mean? This is how women raise kids without the father figure. This is why the father figure is important. You know what I mean? Because women raise us to be delusional. She raised us from a nurturing standpoint because that's their thing. Their thing is nurturers. That's why if you notice, women teachers, they give the women to us early on in life. And then as we get up in the school ranks, we have the male professors. You know what I mean? When we get to college, we have some women professors, but the majority of us, we end up with the male professors. You know what I mean? They give us the women because they have that nurturing vibe. They have that, you know what I mean? Keep them confident. Keep them confident. You know what I mean? And keeping us confident, they lie. They whole fucking lie to us. Because they're lying to us to protect our confidence. So women without a man, and this is why you need both. Because women without a man is gonna raise us, men and little girls, on some delusional shit. Like, yeah, you could be whatever you want. You could do this. You could do that. You're beautiful because we look like them. You know what I mean? So, of course, they're not going to say we don't look beautiful. So they're going to always pump our head up. So and send us out there thinking we the most beautifulest thing in the world. But DNA, we are from their DNA. So what else they going to say? But in any event, stay emotionally intelligent, please, guys. Don't lose me. These women gonna raise us to be delusional. All right. This is why without the father, we get out in this world and we think we all gassed up and we living off of our mom's status, and then we run into that person that don't know our moms, like our new girl, and she destroyed everything we thought our mother taught us is wrong. And that's when you know everything your mother taught you is wrong. That those are my guys with that first baby mother. Y'all know everything your mother taught you was wrong. Right. You know what I mean? So without the father, because the father is the discipline. All throughout the Bible, God talk about the father being disciplined. He also have a verse in there where he tells the father, don't discipline your kid from a, you know what I mean, a shiesty angle. Don't discipline your kid from a frustration angle, and always let your kid know why he's being disciplined. You know what I mean? So the father in the Bible was the disciplinary figure. You know what I mean? That man, the man is the discipline. The man is the correction. You know what I mean? The man is the lead. He's the guide. You know what I mean? This is why in that verse, the famous verse that these helluva mothers like to jack, because you got to honor your mother. In that verse, they mention honor thy father and thy mother. They mention the father first because the father is the one that's going to implement the standards and the discipline and when I say discipline, guys, stop thinking discipline means physical. You know what I mean? This is another thing that these helluva mothers, they swear they doing everything. They don't teach their kid discipline. Helluva mothers think discipline mean go upside their kid head when they do something wrong. This is why these kids ain't got an attention span of a fly now. This is why these kids is so fucking emasculated and so fucking pussy. You know what I mean? Because their moms just emasculate their ass in that crib, thinking she doing something by disciplining them. Discipline is the mind. Discipline is how can you endure his mind, his or her mind? How can you grow their mind to be disciplined? So when times get tough, they could push through and not pussy away and wither. When they make a mistake or when they fail, when they get rejected by a woman, how they could shrug the shit off and come right back like cook crack. You know what I mean? That's discipline. That's what you're supposed to be teaching and instilling in your kid. You know what I mean? But no, these hell of a mothers, they think discipline is going upside their kid head. Emasculating them is discipline to them. You see how the Zulo twist? And this is why society is fucked up. This is why when you go outside and you say shit like the way society is set up got me wanting to not fuck with nobody because everybody built off bad programming. 85% of motherfuckers you run into built off bad programming and they don't even know it. Bad parenting, through the environment they came up in, through social media, and through just being impatient because they never was taught how to learn. Remember, school didn't teach us how to learn. It taught us how to obey. So our parents were supposed to be the first ones to teach us some fucking sense. You know what I mean? Let's get back to this dummy.
Taught him how to fight. Come on now. I'm the mother. I was the mother and the father. You know, the father was around, but he wasn't around. So, you know, I did what I was supposed to do as a mother, and everybody out there trying to take it all kinds of way and saying this is why me and Chrissy didn't get along, all kinds of stuff. Come on now, stop. Okay? And a lot of y'all young mothers out there, go get your children and some books. A lot of y'all out there that want to criticize me, go get the book Love and Romance. Maybe you'll find out know exactly what's going about love and showing your own kids exactly how to treat a woman and how to teach your own son how.
Yo, did this bitch say she's having a book? She says she's writing a book. She got a book out there called Love and Romance. You wasn't even a good example for your own son. And do you see how these women, this go back to what I said about the pride and the ego. What make you think, what? Oof, I'll be goddamn, yo.
So, you know, I did what I was supposed to do as a mother, and everybody out there trying to take it all kinds of way and saying this is why me and Chrissy didn't get along, all kinds of stuff. Come on now, stop.
We saw it.
Okay.
We just saw why y'all ain't get along.
A lot of y'all young mothers out there, go get your children and some books. A lot of y'all out there that want to criticize me, go get the book Love and Romance. Maybe you'll find out know exactly what's going about love and showing your own kids exactly how to treat a woman and how to teach your own son how to treat a woman.
Yeah. Now, and if I could go back, you had him at 17, right?
Yes, I had him at 17 years old.
Yeah, at 17, because I think he did mention that, and he said, you know, look at, and I like how Jim said this. He said, look at how, you know, the mothers or young mothers are treating the kids now. You know, you're dressing them up, and you know they're kissing them and they're loving on them. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If
you see what I mean? You see how Lilith sprinkle her shit. Now, the shorty that's questioning her, she was raised by a Lilith too. You see how the Lilith juice gets sprinkled out. This is why we got so many fucked up people. And she will entertain that for this interview too. She will sugarcoat and pander just for this exclusive interview because it's the first time she responded since her son made her look like a fucking pedophile. You know what I mean? And this woman is going to sit there and talk about there's nothing wrong with sexualizing these kids. When we sitting here fighting to stop sexualizing these kids, we sitting here telling them stop sending the little Nas in the schools, stop showing our kids it's okay to be stupid. Stop fucking up the morale. You know what I mean? But this kid is right into the Liliths. This kid is right into Lilith and Lucifer's plan to fuck tradition up. That's the plan, guys. That's why it's not man versus woman. Don't miss the point on these lives. It's never man versus woman, especially coming from me, guys. You know, I got everything that this gyno-centric fucking country say you're supposed to have to be happy, and I got it, and I'm happy, and I'm at peace. I do this for my own therapy. I do this to help out the brothers because that's the war. The war is good versus evil. If you're going to pick a side, pick the side on good. You know what I mean? Pick the good side. It's good versus evil. Now you got to decipher which man or woman is evil because it's evil in all. And this is why it's evil men. So yes, this is why I blame mothers for everything. Helluva mothers get blamed for everything. We just sat there and watched this woman try to control the narrative on her son's wife. And now she's sitting here defending the fact that she taught her son how to tongue kiss and how to have sex with women because she wasn't able to attract another man to get and bring into her son's life. Because she wants to take this role of, you heard her, I'm the mother and the father. This is where a lot of them go wrong, trying to be the mother and the father. Because these kids belong to God. These kids already have a father, stupid bitch. You know what I mean? These kids already have a father. We belong to God. You're just supposed to guide us and bring us up right. And obviously you ain't bring them up right. You brought them up to be emotional and feminine. They do this, guys. They do this. And then these are the ones that are going on social media talk about how dudes is rude and disrespectful. Like if they ain't just create and raise a whole rude and disrespectful and emotionally unintelligent dude. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up right here. This shit is stupidity at its finest. It's satanic. It's Lucifer. It's Lilith. It's false prophet.
If the father's not around, you want to be able to show your.
I'm sorry for cutting you. A lot of the mothers out there actually kisses their kids on the mouth. Up to this day, right now, all my grandkids, I don't tongue them or nothing, but I give them kisses on the pet in the mouth. Not only them, my own daughters, them. I'm a loving mother, okay? But it ain't about what.
Yo, that ain't got shit to do with love, yo. Loving mothers don't gotta be kissing their kids in the mouth. Like, I got a loving mother. She an evil ass chick too, but she ain't fitting to kiss me in my mouth. What is she talking about? And then they try to push this shit on us. But because people like Jim Jones and people like her because she's entertaining, she looked like a whole fool. I mean, she's very entertaining. Y'all saw the shit we just played in the beginning. She's very entertaining. We already know entertainment don't get us educated, and education is what get us the dollars. Education is what put us in their position. And then we could start helping maybe. Or maybe we'll just be just as a fool as them. You know what I mean? We'll just be just as foolish as them. This is why these celebrities and stars, they so disconnected from what's going on in real life because they set the fake shit. They set the trend. You see her pushing the bullshit right now? This is how they push what we supposed to be doing. And that's all fucked up. That's not biblical right there.
Where's me tonguing down? I'm like, come on now, let's be real. Think about it.
When you showed the demonstration, did you?
Well, first of all, we started out like I showing him that you stick out your tongue, how stir go, and that's that. Then after that, we went to where, like, I'm showing him where he can see from the other side. Like, you show, you teach your child what to do.
It sound like y'all kissed to me. You explaining it like how Jim explained it. Jim said it.
Lady, which I know it was Jamila. So you gotta think. That's how Pootie here. Pootie, I'm so glad you're here, grandson. But my son
love the grandkids. They wanna. That's all they care about. That's all Lilith care about because that's how she spread her mess. That's how she continue the evil through generations and generations. And it's all written, guys. It's all written. You know what I mean? The most holiest thing that could possibly happen for Chrissy is the fact that she can't have kids because then she ain't got to worry about the generational curse being continued because this woman right here is Lilith.
The type of child that's out there fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry and having babies all over. I taught him about safe sex. Like I said, I showed him how to tongue kiss, not to tongue kiss your mother like we in depth of kissing each other. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. Everybody want to take it into a whole different world. And really, frankly, my darling, I don't give a damn. Because look how my son is brought up today. Hello. Okay. So
she said it like if Jim Jones is a hell of a nigga. He ain't no. She said it like he Obama. She said, "Look how my son was brought up." Miss, you you damaged that boy. That boy confused right now. Chrissy want to be feminine and submissive to him, but she can't. Like, what are you talking about? Am I bugging, guys? Am I bugging? You see the delusional shit? These hell of a mothers, they way past delusional now, guys. This is hallucination, guys. She really think just because, and this go back to what I said, because Jim Jones working with the devil and he got money, that she did something. She really think she did something. She think Jim Jones is successful because of her. She did nothing to help Jim Jones get where he got, other than hold that title as the mother. Like a lot of our mothers do. They sit there and they talk so great about us and they can't stand us. And see, us, I'm talking about us, because we don't have the money that Jim Jones had. We not working with government zaddy to influence the population, a generation of kids. You know what I mean? So think about it, guys. This is why I tell you, stand up to your hell of a mother. She already damaged you. You know what I mean? Take back the reins. This is why we don't have no good leaders in our society, guys. This is why we don't have no good leaders, male wise, because we have these mothers sitting here talking this bullshit about being a father too. I'm the mother and the father. No, you're not. And then this would be the happiest bitch on Mother's Day. She'd be the most cappingest bitch on Mother's Day. And she done damaged the community. This is why I blame the hell of the mothers for everything. My body, my choice. You chose it. Salute to the chat. Let's take a little break real quick. Nah, fuck it. Let's get back to this, yo. She's entertaining. Hold on. We're gonna do the chat. We're gonna do the chat as soon as the video finished. Miss Z, what up? I see you. Welcome back.
Yeah, he's definitely not one of the representative, like a bunch of kids everywhere, you know. So he's definitely safe with it. Now, for the mothers out there that do have sons, and you know you want to teach them how to properly put a condom on and everything, what's the proper demonstration to show them, since we are women and we lack that type of equipment and tools, if you know what I mean?
They can start off with a banana, ain't no problem, or plastic fruit, a plastic banana fruit, or a cucumber. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you remind them. You pinch the tip of the motherfucking, condom or however before you put it on, so this way there's no air up in there. You know.
Yeah, I would love to know who taught her. Yo. Salute. I would love to know who taught this woman this. And is this why our little girls is on Instagram sucking on bananas and sucking on fruit? Did they Lilith of a mother taught them on a banana, taught them how to be freaks with fruit too? That's how their mother taught them? Because last time I checked, we were supposed to be teaching our kids how to vet the woman. Like they just skip to motherfucking sucking on bananas, guys. They just skip the whole part of hi, my name is da 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 da. They skip right to the motherfucking sucking on bananas. Okay. This is why we got a lot of little girls on Instagram sucking on bananas. They got Lilith moms who taught them how to suck on fruit and put condoms on fruits and stuff. You know what I mean? I get the concept, but it's not the woman's place. It's not a mom's place to do that. Thank you, ma'am. Attract you a male.
I mean, listen, I don't understand a lot of these parents out here anyway, and a lot of the people that's trying to, come at me. No, boo-boo. I was a mother that was actually not looking for a bunch of grandkids. Now I can take all the grandkids I want to take. But back then, no. It's all about safe sex. Talking about
Yo, she's talking like it's her life, though. You see how these hell of a mothers said they talk like it's their life. You don't have a decision. You didn't want kids back then, grandkids back then in them days. That's your business, bitch. That ain't got shit to do with what he want, what his wife want. That's her body. Her body, her choice. You got your body, your choice. That woman got her body, her choice. But these hell of a mothers, they try to control everything. They try to control everything. Remember, guys, I showed you the graph. That's what they all about. They don't give a fuck about these kids. They don't give a fuck about nothing. They just care about control and attention. control and attention. You see the top two right there. That's all they care about. They never grow up themselves. That's why they raise boys that's so emotional and have that never grow up energy. That's why they raise the boys that you end up having to slap the shit out of. They raise these type of women, raise the boys that when you in the club vibing and chilling, here come this loud, obnoxious, dumb motherfucker coming there, think he funny. That nigga was raised by Lilith. That's the nigga that gets slapped up, beat up by the end of the night because he's trying to be cute. You know what I mean? He think he cute and he think he gangster. And we all know that they're two different people. So you can't be cute, but then play this gangster shit at the same time. You know what I mean? But this is that they get that energy from their moms, from their hell of a mother, from their Lilith of a mother. Peep game. Peep why Jim is why Jim is.
Oh, hope I ain't lose you.
I was actually that mother that was out there that made sure that my kid know the right thing, especially the young man. He was taught not to put his hands on a woman, you know. Now, if a woman did come at him, attack him, guess who he came and got? He came and got the crazy lady out. He came and got his mama, and I kicked ass, you know. But he was taught very well.
That's good. That's
and I was a single mother. Think about it. A single mother with a young boy, you know.
That's the problem. That's the problem. And you sound like you crippled him. This is what I told y'all in the beginning of this live, guys. Those of you that's just now tuned in, don't forget to catch it on the playback and go back and watch it from the beginning. You don't want to miss nothing on this one right here, guys. But yeah, this is what I was talking about, guys. She just ruined him. She ruined him. She crippled him. She did everything. So now when he get with a female, he gonna be looking for this alpha female that God ain't create because he's so used to his mom's doing everything, doing everything. You know what I mean? Everything. So he's gonna need now. He's gonna be a burden. He's gonna be one of them needy niggas to the next chick, to the 29% woman, and then see how the shit work. Because now he'll get with a good woman, a woman that one of us alphas could take it to the top with, right? He'll get with a good woman. And won't he sprinkle that fucking Lilith juice on her? Now he'll sprinkle the Lilith juice on her and send her off in society. So now that the next nigga come through and she looking at that next nigga like if that nigga is Lucifer Lilith himself. And now she take on this Lilith ship and lose faith in God. And now she just as good as Lilith herself. So this is why the majority is fucked up. This is why you can't find you a 29% woman, because either they definitely not on the internet, they definitely not on social media. You know what I mean? They're not on these Instagrams and Facebooks, and if they are, they low key with it. They there for family reasons. They checking on their family. You know what I mean? They little homegirls, and that's it. They in and out. So you ain't gonna find them there. You know what I mean? I tell y'all niggas this all the time, yo. I tell you this all the time, yo. You will never find or attract a 29% female if you act like a 29% female, all right? Stop it, guys. This shit crazy, though. But this is why so many dudes fucked up out here. Because they got, and I tell you, this is why we have a gun problem. We don't have a gun problem. We don't have a prostitution problem. We have a nobody can tell a single baby mother nothing problem. And she's doing the most damage problem. That's the problem we have.
Want to know what to do. Ain't got no daddy like that. That's there. Father was there, but wasn't there. So I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the only one that I taught how to grow my daughters them and everything. Like even down with the sex and stuff. Like I don't play no games. I'm not.
She told you right there, guys. She told you she multiplied. So one hell of a mother could damage so much of a generation, because every kid that spawned from that hell of a mother, she's gonna touch and put the sprinkler on and send them out there. This is why it's like that, guys. This is why niggas is divesting. This is why niggas get your passport. Get your passport, bro. Get your passport. Go find them. God said this whole shit is ours, not just the city or the borough you at. Go, because you see what's going on here. You see what's going on here. They're promoting this woman, this hell of a woman, get promoted in our society. They're about Jay-Z and who was that? Jay-Z and Dr. Dre? Or Jay-Z and somebody about to link up and give these bitches more money.
Trying to have grandkids before my time when it's the right time. Nobody's gonna repeat my history. That's all I got to say. And I did the right way. I was brought up old-fashioned. You know, like they said, when I saw my aunt pregnant, they said it was a basketball. They said the stork came and brought the baby. No, I ain't do none of that. All that. No, my nigga, you put your pee-pee into the punkash.
Do you run ads? I guarantee Hyros can increase your ad ROI by 30%. No, I guarantee.
And guess what? Here come a baby. You know what I'm saying? Come on. It's not about sugarcoating anything. Birds and the bees and all this kind of stuff. No, boo-boo. It's called fucking. You know.
Yeah, you mentioned the whole. I know people said something about how you work towards like Chrissy, and I don't want to get into all the tea stuff because that you said your piece on answering and that, but I know that you brought up the thing about I guess the way you treated Chrissy or so was it any different?
And they wasn't listening. Me and Chrissy beef was because not being family orientated.
No, because you and Chrissy had beef. You and his girl had beef because you is Lilith and you got to control everything. And if she ain't let you control her, you was going to have beef with her. And that's how a lot of these helluva mothers is. That's why their son can't even live their own life. Y'all try to live their life for them. You know what I mean? You try to live vicariously through your son. Like, that's his girl. This is that husband-wife shit. This is that son-husband shit. You acting like you his girl. So every time he meet a girl, it's like he got two girls. He got two wives. That nigga, Jim Jones, the first polygamous rapper, yo. He got his moms and his girl. Come on now. Miss, you got beef with the woman because you can't control the situation.
You know, Joe.
And you gonna tell me you and Jim Jones ain't fucking. Allegedly, you guys. I ain't the one to start no rumor, but yeah, you can form your own opinion the way this chick acting.
Right. Family oriented. So my thing about it is that was our only beef. Anything else? No. Okay. She knows me and my son has a tight relationship. And for the records, everybody, I want you to understand, me and Chrissy, we're on board. We're on the same boat. We sailing the same way, going down that.
I wouldn't believe that bullshit until Chrissy said it out her own mouth. And Chrissy will never say that shit because she always gonna keep one eye open on you because you a fucking Lilith.
Same seat, straight down. So we're there together.
She worse than Tupac mother. Tupac mother stayed behind the scenes.
Loving it, so for y'all to think that kind of way.
Worse than Tupac mother.
Don't stop acting ignorant. Don't stop. Stop.
Do you want them to have kids and get married?
Huh?
Do you want them to have kids and get married?
Yeah, God damn it, they won't get the child.
Yo, why are they even entertaining the stupidity? It's not her decision. It's not her choice. What the fuck she want? Nobody care what the fuck she want. And this one entertaining. She made a juicy interview though. She know how to do it though. Oh, that's funny, yo. They take advantage and they capitalize off these helluva mothers. Think about it, guys. Think back. Think about all the reality shows on the Love and Hip Hop. You all little scrappy moms, Mama D, they always highlight the helluva mother and that motherfucker make the show. Think about it. Think about Keisha Cole mother. Think about all the mothers. Think about all the mothers on the reality shows. Them helluva mothers. They take them and they make the whole fucking show, yo. Make the whole show.
I know, but I mean, yeah, I would love it.
Yeah.
You know me, I take over every grandchild, just about.
I know that's right.
They can get the child after when the child get a little big and start talking shit. Take your child. He's outside on the porch with a raincoat on, the rain hat, and an umbrella. It's raining outside. Go get the child.
You know what I hate? Because you're such a kind woman. When you came to Philly, you showed me so much love. You were nice, very respectful, and you have that nurturing spirit about you. So when I see on your page those distasteful comments, it pissed me off so bad because it was just like you guys are being.
Yep, and they're entertaining because they're gonna Yeah, word. The Big Show, Queen Mama, hell yeah. And yo, they're entertaining, but they also show and they highlight the hood shit. They highlight the hood mess and the dysfunction in the hood. So instead of getting these people some help, because these people be mentally fucked up, and instead of getting them that, they capitalize on the fact that they know us dummies like to be entertained over educated, and we take a liking to seeing somebody else in a fucked up position, or we take a liking to seeing somebody else make an asshole out of themselves. So they use that and make billions of dollars off of that. You know what I mean? Instead of giving the people some motherfucking help, because then they will fix the problem and they wouldn't be entertaining no more.
Being ignorant, like, don't do that. This is still a woman. This is still a black woman, and it's still a human. You know.
Yes, and
Why do they always want to put the title on this shit like a black woman? This is the same black woman that her son said taught her how to tongue kiss him. Whether it's black or white, it's nasty. And not for nothing, black people we know how racist we are. We done made for long. We done said the joke about white people kissing their dogs for years. So what the fuck? What the fuck? It's behavior that we're talking about. Fuck the color right now. She said what she said. He said what he said. Why fuck must we always talk about black woman? Like, God is a man, unfortunately. And that's why y'all bitches be running from the truth, because God is all of the truth. Drink some water.
Top it off, instead of y'all thinking, well, damn, you know what? Oh, wow. We really didn't hear too much or know anything about Jim's father, so she was raising her child to the utmost to the most of how I should not. Now, I could have been a type of mother or house girl and let him beat.
Let me play that back. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. It's either victory or victim for these bitches, yo.
Don't do that. This is still a woman. This is still a black woman, and it's still a human. You know.
Yes, and to top it off, instead of y'all thinking, well, damn, you know what? Oh, wow. We really didn't hear too much or know anything about Jim's father, so she was raising her child to the utmost to the most of how I should not. Now, I could have been a type of mother or house girl and let him beat on women and all kinds of shit. Then what y'all was gonna say then? What kind of comment what y'all gonna say then? But all I did was.
We gonna say that you a fucked up parent, because that's fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. My body, my choice. That hold a lot of weight. That come with a lot of, you know what I mean, accountability and responsibility. Stop trying to dodge it. Stop trying to dodge it. You fucked up. Period. Point blank, period. It ain't nobody's fault. It's you. You had a choice. You chose to have the baby. You chose not to be with the father. You chose, you know what I mean? Even so the father ran off. Let's say the father ran off. You still chose to have that child. Run off of a dude. What happened? You still chose to raise that child from a standpoint of, I'm going to be Lilith and I can do everything by myself. That's all your choice. You know what I mean? Decisions. But when you're not making decisions powered by God, you're going to feel like that all of the time, because it's not going to be right.
Just teach my son how he's supposed to kiss a woman, not to go down into their throat and all kinds of shit, how to actually, be safe about sex, and how to fucking kick ass. Okay? Because remember, I'm the mother and the father. His father was there, but no father was there. But all the comments that they're making is not.
Drinking water before bed burns 46 pounds in 2 weeks. If you are struggling to lose weight and you're over...
No need for. And it's sad, because I know a lot of y'all wish y'all could be in my shoes, and I know a lot of y'all wish y'all could be me. But it's only one of me. Sorry.
Don't flatter yourself. You mean some of the sheep, the dummies, the stupid ones that's all about money and control, they might want to be in your shoes. But, man, I would never wish you on anybody. And that's word to everything.
I think that maybe we got it misconstrued, especially with these blogs
Yes.
and people posting things up, is the way he said
it. Yes,
Yeah.
and my son should have said, you know, maybe, you know what? He said it the way he said it. He said, you know, what say, he even had to say no other kind of way. If he wanted to, he could say, well, you know, no disrespect. I just want you to understand this is how my mother did it. That's that. But they right, yeah, like my daughter said, they made it seem like he fantasized about it, like, you know, like if me and him was actually together or going together.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that's what he said. This is what I be trying to say. It's no nice way to say the truth. It's no nice way to tell the truth. Like, what the fuck do y'all be wanting us to say? Like, oh, that's too harsh. Oh, the delivery. Oh, this. Oh, that. It's the truth. And it's no nice way to say the truth.
Yeah. I think your daughter may know if I mention this. I think they tried to paint it as if like it was a post with your daughter may know this with Kodak Black and his mom was dancing. I think he went to like touch her butt, like act like it, like he was another guy, and they blew that up. So I think they tried to put that in that category. I think your daughter may know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she said
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black,
his mom.
the mother and
Yeah, they talking about the Kodak Black video where Kodak Black was dancing with his moms and he squeezed on her butt. Then he kissed her in the mouth, and then as they started to dance away, he tried to grab at her butt again. That's the same shit. It's the same shit. You know what I mean? The Lilith spirit has been sprinkled. I told you about all these little fake ass gangster niggas, yo. All these little fake ass gangster niggas be disturbed, yo. They be disturbed. But you know, the other little gangster betas be gravitating to these dudes. So you can't really say too much about them because then they little stepsons, they little step demons will start to attack you because you telling the truth about they worship friend, they worshiper. You know what I mean? Niggas is corny. And they beta.
Him and his mother was dancing, and they tried to blow it up because, you know, it looked like if he was going to touch.
It didn't look like nothing. They tried to blow it up because that's what it was. It was nasty. She lost connection there.
Yeah.
You see, and me per se, if I seen it, I would have thought the same thing too. I wouldn't have think nothing else. A lot of people out there feel
Right.
like,
Right. You heard it?
And
And it's the thing, like when you see people like to judge shit from the outside looking in, but when they look in on the shit, you heard her just now. She said if she would have saw the video that Kodak was doing, did that on, she would have said the same thing that everybody right now is saying about her. So that's crazy. I mean, that's the crazy part of it. Like, you can only see somebody else's shit, but you can't see your own shit. And that's Lilith. That's Lilith. You would see somebody else's destruction, but you don't see the destruction you create. That's these helluva mothers. That's what I said. Didn't I just tell you these helluva mothers be out here like, men are disrespectful. Men are disrespectful. Whole time, they creating a disrespectful little motherfucker themselves to send them on out to fuck the next generation of people up. But they worrying about their generation being fucked up. Can't make this shit up.
I'm going to say it the way I said it. If you're a true mother, you will do truly, truly right by your own child. Okay?
Yeah.
If your child is, you know, saying, Ma, I want to know how to do this, or I want to know how to do that, how to go. And if you're able to actually show them the right way, then show them. Ain't nothing wrong with it, especially if it's a boy. You know, and you're supposed
Don't
to
y'all dare do that shit. Don't
your
none of my followers, none of my audience better ever do that shit. And this is what they trying to push out there. This is what they're gonna be pushing out there. Cause now everybody gonna do a response on this, and she's sitting there yelling, if your son asks you to teach him how to kiss him.
That's why you better go buy my book, Love and Romance. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
Me. Y'all wanna talk crap about me. Go buy a book, read it. Read My Guide to Love and Romance.
Before we get to the book,
See, I knew I wasn't bugging.
Led him to a beautiful woman.
She's gonna make a book.
Before we get to the book, because I want to talk about the book, someone asked a good question. Because I know Jim is real in touch with his like Spanish or something. Are you Spanish or is his dad Spanish or?
His dad is Spanish. I'm West Indian.
Okay, West Indian, and his father is Spanish. Now, what inspired you to write that book? Because I told you my mom, she's halfway through the book. She's enjoyed it. What made you want to really sit down and put out everything as far as your book?
My son and my grandsons.
Mm-hmm.
If you look in the book, who's it dedicated to? Alexis, bring me the book right there on my stool. When you look in the book, it tells you exactly who all that I dedicated to, and it's my son and my grandsons and everything. And huh? Yes, it is. Oh, look, yeah, right. It's
The book
all
is
the men in my
called
life.
My Guide to Love and Romance for those
Yes.
that just checked in.
Here we go. This is it right here. So
Yep.
they need to go read it and find out. It's good, especially for the mothers that have boys.
Yep.
Yo, why? There's an attack on our boys. I tell you
Right
that.
here.
Like, what about the girls? Why are they always focused and worried about our boys, guys? Peep game, guys. They say that if you want to weaken the village, you know what I mean, brainwash the women to destroy the boys, so that when they run in, it's no real men. No real men. Why are they so focused on the boys? All the time, yo. Just peep this Lilith spirit. She don't give a fuck about no girl. She don't give a fuck about no granddaughter. They never give a fuck about these girls. And this is why these girls run off and go looking for love and then they want to show this, they gotta show and market their ass because they think that's what the thirsty men want. Because we do have simps, because on the back end of that, these bitches is sending the simps and the emotionally disturbed niggas that sit there and cash app these same women. So now the girls is looking for love, and now they're paying. Niggas is paying. So you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But we'll have somebody strength for me. You just bashing women. You just be bashing women. I'm trying to fix the community, and I'm calling it out. What happened? I'm calling it out. Nobody bashing women. This is real life. Look out your window. You know seven baby mothers like this. You only know 3 that's right. What happened? Prove me wrong. You know 7 bitches like this, and you only know, if that, 3 that's righteous. I bet you can't prove me wrong. And now that's a hell of a statistic. That's the majority, and that's why it's so fucked up in this world. That's why you can't trust a motherfucker. That's why you can't love a motherfucker. What type of probability is that? Ladies, you have it worse. You have it worse than us. I've been screaming our stat all night. You ladies have an 8 out of 10% chance to find you a good nigga like myself. And I'm off the market. I'm off the market. But I'm saying it's guys out there that have this mindset and have the mentality and are emotionally intelligent and ain't no dummy. You know, and it's building and it's righteous. You know what I mean? They're good leaders because we have let God show us. We have listened to God now. We come to God. We may have been fucked up back in the days. We may have been fucked up back in the days. Because I was a troublemaker. I was inconsistent. I was one of them niggas that'll tell you whatever you wanted to fucking hear until I got what I want. That's the little sprinkling my Lilith mom's put on me. She put that sprinkle on me. I'll sell you water and get out of there on you. I done left plenty of women in the hotel. Like, I'm going to go get some matches and bounced. Ain't pay the bill. So I know what get taught in those cribs. I'm not bashing women. I'm calling it out. I'm calling that behavior, that entitled, that prideful, that foolish pride. I'm the mother and the father. I'm the mother and the father. I'm the queen. You ain't no queen without no king, sis. You go back to being a princess. Fuck is wrong with you? Who taught you how to be stupid and entitled? Yo, Lilith of a mother. And you see it get passed down, guys. This is why I tell you guys, stop always knocking Eve. All I hear, Eve, because Eve ate the apple. Eve ate the apple. Motherfucker, somebody gave her the apple. And it was Lilith, nigga. A bitch gave her the apple. So why are we knocking her, but not knocking the bitch that convinced her to eat the apple? All right? Get your knowledge up. I tell you, change the laws of your mind. Stop running with the shit that you heard the gatekeeper of the little group that you identify with. You know what I mean? Because everybody nowadays identify with a group. Everybody, well, even the religious people, the Christians, the Muslims, they all identify with these businesses. And then they let the gatekeeper of the business, the pastors and shit, tell them shit on Sunday that they take and run to the mass population, and it's all wrong and riddled with manipulation. Cut it out. Get to the knowledge yourself. We all know the smartest person in the world, which is Google. We all know that nigga. Or female, however your preference is. I know niggas is real sensitive. Why it can't be a woman? Why, nigga? God is a man. We all know Google, the smartest nigga in the world. Why don't we fuck with him more often? Why are we still listening to this word of mouth niggas? I'll do you one better. There's an instruction manual out there. You know how you get an instruction manual to put up a wall mount, to put up your flat screen TV? You know how you get an instruction manual for that? And it tell you step by step, A, give you the screws, and then they give you A, B, C, D. Well, guess what? There's an instruction manual on how to live right and how to get blessings. You know that? There is. You know what it's called? I'm sure you heard about it. It's called the Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. That spells Bible. You can get one. You can purchase one. You can have one read to you. You know what I mean? But you can have it read to you. You don't need nobody to read it to you. You don't need nobody to read it to you. You can read it for yourself. And it's not as complicated as people make it seem. I told you about that shit already. I told you why motherfuckers make shit complicated when it ain't supposed to be complicated. They make it complicated so you always need them. And then they could charge you for needing them. And then you stay poor and they get rich. They jump their ass in their navigator. Hit, guys. Get yourself to the knowledge, guys. Get yourself to the Bible. Shit, I almost forgot what this dumb bitch was talking about.
It says, this is the dedication. It says, dedicated to my son Jim, my grandson Ron, the rest of the men in my life. So it's not about
Yo, you see how Lilith, for her to hate men and hate being submissive to men, she sure do want to fix men up. She dedicate this book to the men in her life.
Oh, I hope you didn't lose her.
I'm sorry. Hello? Hello? Yeah. So, but yeah, that's that. So, and they need to go get it. Because a lot of y'all out there, now you're going to really get mad. You're talking about me with my son touches. Guess what? My next book, it said, Why Men and Women Cheat. It's a 2-book in one. And the other side says, How Men and Women Cheat. Now, if you're really a good person, and you really know that you're doing the right thing, you won't have to worry about getting the book. You'll be sticking with love and romance. But if you know that you're doing all wrong, you better go get that book, because if you're out there cheating, then your spouse gonna know exactly you've been cheating, because I'm telling you the whole goddamn story.
Yeah, I know that's right.
That's right. You don't want to take things all the wrong way. Let me see how wrong you're gonna take that. And you better go run and get that book, because all your cheaters out there, you're gonna be messed up. Because the shit that you be doing is gonna be in the book.
So right there, she just told us she couldn't keep a man because every man probably cheated on her. So that's where this motivation come from. And it's just sad. It's sad. This is the hallucination part of delusional right here. They are far past delusional. You know what I mean, guys? Look up what hallucinations say on Google, guys. That's what they're doing now. Now they're trying to force you to believe the lie that they have engulfed themselves in believing. So now they're gonna push it and force everybody to believe that what they're saying and out their mouth is true. That's sad. She really made herself believe that a bunch of people, because they like her son's music, care about what she has to say about parenting and being a good role model. When clearly, if you have common sense, those of you that's watching, I know you do because you over here and y'all know this the school of common sense. But if you have common sense, you clearly can see she is not a good role model for her own child. Yeah. You see her fighting, carrying on. She have not even grown up yet. She have not grown up yet.
And your woman gonna say, "Oh, yeah," he's gonna be like, "God damn," or he's gonna be like, "God damn it, wait a minute, that's right. That's what she be doing or he be doing when he come in on her." Yeah. So y'all want to play with me? Play with me. Don't be taking things the wrong way with me with Mama Jones, because I'm not like that. I love all my kids. Okay, and I love them to heart. I love them to heart to make sure that they'll be all right. Make sure that they be able to treat their spouse right.
And guys, keep in mind, you're on the suffer tip. I know I've been harsh and real. I've been real on the hell of a mothers today. For the most part, I want to say they do try to love their kids. They do try. I mean, but this is the thing. They don't know what love is. So, you know what I mean? Our definition of love, the standard definition of love, is not what they're doing. They're doing what they know love to be. You know what I mean? And this curse has been going on since day one, guys, with the Lilith. So they don't know love. They don't know love. They never learned love. They've been sprinkled, the curse been sprinkled on them. The woman that raised her got the curse sprinkled on her. So they don't know love. They don't know. Their definition of love is totally different. Remember, their definition of love is riddled with, I got to control the situation. So these people right here, they mistake your love. These are the type of people, and these are the family members that we have, guys, too. You know, you got those family members that they don't want to fuck with you because they can't control you. You know what I mean? They got that Lilith juice sprinkled on them. So they run around here telling people they don't fuck with you, but really you don't even care to fuck with them because you don't fool with them. No way, no how. But they can't control your narrative, or they can't get you to do what they want you to do. So they just don't like you. Lilith. It's been sprinkled on them. Lilith shit, it's in our family too, guys. You know what I mean? It's the definition of their love. His father should have been teaching him. My father never taught me how to kiss a girl. He gave a playboy and a long 3-hour conversation. And that's a whole fact. But with a moms like this, a crazy little moms like this, I could believe she ran the pops off. Or the pops being a pookie, winded in jail. But in any event, it's not just that easy. You know what I mean? Guys, these women alienate the fathers. Like really get low. I know women that have kids, have guys' babies, and then move out of the state so that the guy can't see the baby. So you know what I mean? So they could start their whole life over. Remember, social media that gave these bitches a platform to create a created player and put them on 99. Everything. Everything. So a bitch will move out of town and she'll become a 99, parenting 99, submissiveness 99, cooperation 99. You know what I mean? Until until a fake paint and start cracking and shit, and then you know that that's not who she is. her bad cooking, her bad cooking, and that's what it be. That's what it be. You know what I mean? Granted, in any event, what's stopping that her from attracting another man, another man? You know what I mean? Clearly, if it's not you, then you'll be able to capture another king. You know what I mean? But it be them, because every nigga can't be a fucked up nigga. What happened to the niggas after him, after the dad? What happened to the nigga after the dad? Let's keep it a buck.
And that's that. So, but I'm happy and glad. I'm not upset or anything like that. I'm just upset because of some of the comments. But it don't even make me that upset because I know exactly where my heart was at. And my heart wasn't about my son and me. It wasn't like that. It was about who he wanted to meet this young lady, and he don't know how to kiss. Shit.
Yeah.
The fuck. My sister and them showed me how to kiss. How about that? And I was the oldest.
See, guys, I just told you. So this shit was passed down in her family. Her sisters taught her how to kiss. Incest. You know what I mean? We not supposed to learn like that. We're not supposed to uncover each other. We family. We're not supposed to uncover our family members like that, guys. Man, if you need the Bible verse, for those of you that need the proof, go back to that video where Jim Jones is on the cover and I talked about the son husbands. All of the scriptures is in that video.
So I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna save this live, and we're gonna give it to the radio too. We're gonna chop it up and make sure it sounds real good for the people that missed it. Somebody had a good question because I know you're busy over there. I wanted to ask you this before we
This is an iPhone 11 Pro from Back Market. They specialize in refurbished devices that feel like new as
before we go out. What about fathers and their daughters? I know that you're a mother and your son, but what do you do when you have a daughter and you have a father? Do you have some type of...
That's a good ass question, but I'm already guess her answer. She don't give a fuck about them girls. She don't give a fuck about no girls. Lilith do not care about daughters.
advice on that as well, or cover it in any of your books?
Yes. It's my book for the love and romance and stuff. It's not only just for like only for the women or whatever it is, or only for the men. It's for all. It's for men, women, man and woman, woman and woman. Okay, so I'm not leaving nobody out. Okay, and it's all about loving each other, romance, because a lot of that is not going on no more today. Everything is going in the bathroom, go fuck somebody, go about your business. Now you're mad because he ain't calling you. It's been 2 weeks. He ain't used your number. Why? Because he got the boom boom, and that's it. He don't need you no more. He got what he wanted. So
Yo, this a grown ass woman right here. Yo, this a grandmother, and she talking like she really on scene with it. Like this is not conducive to how you supposed to be educating our youth, mama. Like, she got the game twisted for real, yo. Twisted. And she dodged that question. I'm still waiting for her to answer the question about the daughters. She got advice for fathers. She ain't got no advice for fathers because Lilith ain't no fucking fathers in these cribs. Ain't no fathers in these cribs, y'all. And they know that already. So all that thing going to show, all that book going to teach is how the mother to love up on the father, because that's all she sound like. She sound hurt, and she sound like she looked for love all her life. She's like the average female, look for love, but there's so many dirt niggas out here that were created by women like them that cheated. Connect the dots. Connect what they tell. That's why I say, let people talk. They will tell on themselves. You know what I mean? She talked about cheating. She's want to do a book about blowing up about cheating, so that she got some experience in cheating, and now she's talking about the lack of love in our community. That lets you know she been cheated on. She don't have it. You know what I mean? She don't have it, and it's over. At the age that she's at right now, with her type of attitude and her type of, she is far removed from the holy side, guys. She is all a Lilith. No, what man gonna what man gonna come on and give her love that she looking for? No man. And this is all Kevin Samuels be telling y'all. This is all Kevin Samuels be telling y'all hell of a mothers. You know what I mean? That y'all get to the certain age and it's over for y'all. It's cat season. I got that pet shop in my son name. Make sure y'all go get y'all a cat and a dog, whatever y'all like, whatever. But just don't get no black ones. We know y'all don't like the black ones. No black cats and no black dogs for y'all, all right, sisters, sissies, queens, mother peanut butter of the earth, mom and dad, dad, mom. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a cold winter.
But the book is good, especially for a lot of the young people. You know, it'll keep them grounded. And that's why I dedicated to my grandsons, because that's what I had first is grandsons. You know, I have granddaughters, but they real little. The grandsons are like 21, 19, 25. My son is older, so hey, it's good for them.
That had to be tough with him being in the industry and a lot of temptation and
yes,
and just letting your son just go. And then I know the versus battle came up and they had their altercation, like just being a mom and having a son in that industry. And you see what's going on with these rappers and artists now. I know you wake up every day like,
yes. Yes, you know what I do? Me and my God is in tune. I give it to God. I ask God to cover over and protect him from danger, sin, and sin, and keep his hands on him. Not only him, but also the dipsets. Not only the dipsets and the whole 9 yards. The rappers, it's the rappers themselves. They just got to get it together. Come on now. This is your job. You ain't supposed to be going against each other, killing each other. White man loves that kind of shit. No, you don't need that. That's your job. Go get paid for your job. You don't get paid to go out there and kill each other. That's not what you get paid for.
Yeah, but you can't fight for them to be not knuckleheads when you're raising them knuckleheads. You just gave us a whole sermon of how you raised Jim Jones to be an emotional freak because of your jealousy. You clutched him because you couldn't capture a man because they always was cheating and nobody would love you. So you made Jim Jones love you and you came in between his relationship. You know what I mean? You are a whole hell of a mother. You are a whole hell of a mother, woman. And now you're going to sit here and talk about bad behavior in a man when you caused all of bad behavior in a man? Delusional.
So you know what I'm saying? And then you're not being what you call a good role model for the young kids.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Shoot this bitch, yo.
Would you do TV again?
Yo, no disrespect, Jim, yo. And I feel bad for Jim. That's who I feel bad for. I feel bad for Jim. Jim ain't never have a shot in the world, yo. Never had a shot in the world with this hell of a mother, yo. This, guys, is a hell of a mother, guys. And this is an example of a Lilith. So whenever you hear me going in about these hell of a mother Lilith bitches, make sure you keep this video in mind. You got to see it. Because I know a lot of our hell of a mothers like to play dumb. They like to play delusional. Like their story is rare. No. Red Pill was good. Red Pill, you must be busy. I dropped the link, Red Pill. I was hoping you jumped on there. I dropped the link in the chat. He said, when they use the term single mom, it's like they're a victim and the only person to ever have experienced this. Exactly. And what they don't mention is that they chose the shit. Their body, their choice. They chose the shit. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. Can't nobody get sex unless, and you don't hit me with this because we got statistics. Dudes ain't R wording you. They ain't hitting you with the R maneuver. They ain't hitting you with the, every woman can't run with they got hit with the R maneuver because men is held accountable for the R maneuver. Yeah. So we ain't talking about the R maneuvers. All right, y'all know who the fuck we talking about. We talking about you hell of a mothers. It's your body. It's your choice. You are the gatekeeper of sex. That means can no booty clapping sounds. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Can none of that happen. Without you saying, okay, you can have some. Make it real quick. Man, I'm watching my show. Hurry up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It can't happen without you letting it go down. See how that works? Men control the commitment, though. So if we don't want to be with your ass, we don't got to be with you. See how God gave us both weapons? He gave us weapons. It's just a matter of us using them now to destroy each other, and we have. We have used these weapons of for mass destruction. You know what I mean, guys? We have. But for my dad, fight if you could fight, and if you can't, wash your hands and be done with it. You know what I mean? But definitely fight if you could fight, and always say a prayer. You know what I mean? For those of you that's alienated to the fullest and that's being manipulated, and you know what I mean? Just pray on it. Pray on it. You'll be surprised, yo. Your prayer will land in your girl ear. You know what I mean? Your prayers will land in your little girl, your little man ear. Don't. That's how it work, guys. That's how it work. So say your prayer. Y'all think like, oh, they're gonna turn on me. My kid gonna turn on me. These little motherfucking kids are still so in tune. You might be far removed from God because of the beliefs that they've been pushed on you and the emasculation that went through in the Lilith plantation. You might be removed from God, but your kid, your child, they not removed from God yet. You know what I mean? God's still gonna watch over them until they leave that hell of a mother plantation. You know what I mean? So don't be surprised. You still say your prayers and put them in your blessings, guys. You put them in your blessings. And it's gonna reach them. And when it's gonna come, it's when shit hit the fan, you're gonna feel rejuvenated. You're gonna feel great. You're gonna feel like the motherfucking world, yo. Because you're gonna know. Yo, that boy, that little black skinny nigga, Mr.Goodbread, that shit he told me, I was feeling down. I was bad, yo, because my kids turned their back on me, that the moms turned them all against me and all that. But Mr.Goodbread said, still pray for them. Pray for the kid. Fuck that bitch. Pray for your kid. Remember, stop thinking about the bitch. Because a lot of us be bitter and hurt because we want the pussy. We wanted to do this blue pill fantasy bullshit. Our moms programmed us wrong. The Lilith juice that our moms put on us to have us believing that shit is possible is wrong. Especially if our moms ain't show us that. Fools. You know what I mean? So why the fuck would we believe we can go out there and make some shit, create some shit that our moms ain't lived? But we go out there and think we could do it. And we pick the worst of the worst bitches. We know the bitches that mean well for us. We know the bitches that mean well for us, but we like to pick the bitches that want our money, that want our soul. Because that's what Lilith wants. She don't want you. She don't need you. She don't like men. She just like souls, though. She likes souls. You know what I mean? She wants your soul. You heard this Lilith of her mother? She ain't give a fuck. She just wanted control over her son. She just wanted to control his situation because her situation, her body, her choice, fucked up. She ain't read them instructions right. She ain't read them instructions, guys. So she built some shit now she got to put tape on it. She got to put rubber bands on it. And when you look at it and you tell her, hey, that shit look fucked up, they get mad and they say, you bashing single mothers. You bashing single mothers. How the fuck did I bash her? I just told her that the shit she created and the shit she built, it's about to fall. The shit look disgusting. It look horrible. And instead of them going to them instructions, the shit I was telling you about, instead of them going to them instructions, tearing their shit down and then go to the instructions to build some shit that look decent and right, they sit there and shame us for calling out their bullshit. They sit there and force you to believe that shit look good. This is what's going on in the world today, guys. This is what's going on. This is why I tell you guys, it's a biblical war between good versus evil. You know what I mean? We have on the good side, we have the Holy Trinity. For those of you that don't know, that's God the Father, Jesus the Son, and These real prophets that's running around here, guys. The Holy Spirit in us. Our Holy Spirit. That's the Holy Trinity. And then we have the unholy Trinity. We have Lucifer, we have Lilith, and then we have a bunch of false prophets that we're going to get into. We're going to get into, guys, because that's the unholy Trinity. And their job is to destroy tradition. Their job is to cause confusion. You know what I mean? You know who the author of confusion is? Satan. All right? So that's what their job is, to confuse the people. And in confusion, you destroy the tradition. You destroy morale. You know what I mean? That's why up is down and down is up now. That's why fake is the new real. You know what I mean? Everything fake, everything not good, everything delusional is promoted. And anything positive is frowned upon. This is why when you're on social media, you post some good shit, you get 4 or 5 likes. You post some fresh, raunchy shit, you post anything unmoral, and your shit got more of a probability of going viral. All right, guys? Don't miss the message. You know what I mean? Let's stop worshiping these helluva mothers, because these helluva mothers is the problem. These helluva mothers is our gun problem. These helluva mothers is our prostitution problem. These helluva mothers is the reason why there's no wealth in the black community, because all they care about is child support checks instead of masculine energy in their child life. You get what I'm saying, guys? They're destructive. They're destructive. And that's what Lilith set out to do. Remember, guys, Lilith said she was going to destroy the kids. She was going to damage the kids. That's for generations. And she's doing a job. She's doing her job. Red Pill says dating or marrying a single moms is like cleaning up after a party that you never being invited to, basically. You gonna eat Chad and Tyrone table scraps, leftovers. A whole fact. It's a whole fact. And guys, I tell you, leave them alone. Leave these helluva mothers alone. Don't date them. Because God say don't date them. God said if you're not trying to mean well for them, leave them alone. He got them. Those are God's. Let God handle them. God said he will handle those women. He will handle the widow and the fatherless. His words. So he said, if you don't mean well for them, then you leave them alone. God said that. He said that. Because them women divested. Those women are divesting. They're running. They done ran to the Red Sea. That's where Lilith ran off to. Remember, she shouted God's name in vain and ran off to the Red Sea and made a deal with the 3 angels, the simp angels, who was supposed to bring her ass back so that God could whip the shit out of her. You know what I mean? But they made a deal with her. So she only cared about the alphabetical community boys. She only cared about the effeminated, the emasculated dudes, the effeminate boys. Yeah, the ones that wear the tight pants, skull belts, you know what I mean? Tattoos everywhere, wear their hair like a woman. Yeah, that's the son of Lilith. Helluva sons. All right, guys? So we're going to get ready to wrap this up. Just want to remind y'all, man, the serious shit right here, guys. The women on the right create the men on the left. All right, guys? In this instance, I just showed y'all how an it girl, Jezebel, creates a G-Thug fake alpha. All right, guys? So those of you that need to go back and catch the whole live, go back, catch the whole live. But on this live, guys, I showed you how this woman right here, creates the G-Thug or the simp. All right, guys? So those are my stats. Those are my truths. Believe what I tell you. Believe what I say when I tell you. You know what I mean? I'm not here to bash. I'm here to call out bad behavior so that more and more people could come to God. Come to the God within them. Ye is God. You know what I mean? All that man asks you to do is put yourself first. That's man or woman. All you do is say, put yourself first, man. Put yourself first. And you'll see. You'll know exactly who you need to cut off by you putting yourself first. Things in that Bible, guys. Get to that Bible, man. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. It's been a real good morning. It's a good one. 2 hours on this one. Yeah, salute to Minister Jap. Salute to Mr. Palmer. Salute to Anthony Spade. Okay, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? My brother Red Pill Awareness. Good to see you back. You know what I mean? Spidey guy, salute. All right, guys. We out of here. Oh, single mothers are not looking for love. They are looking for help and control. And we out of here on that. They want to control everything. That's it. Wait, hold on. Before I go, let me see what we had in the chat, yo, because I was cooking and I ain't want to stop and fuck it up. Joshua Lawrence, what's up, my guy? Twin New York, what's up, my guy? You ready? What up, my guy? Hope I'm saying that right. Miss Z in the house. Yeah, Miss Z like the school. Miss Z like the school. That's what's up, Miss Z. All right. We got a new student. Burn out my rentness. What's up, my guy? Burning out my rentness. What's up, my guy? You already know. Miss Z. Pan-African, BMG, TOW. What's goody, my guy? You already know. Misery loves company. Stupid is what stupid does. A legacy and Lucifer Lion. Facts. Burn out my renters. He said, where did you find that last video with the mom? That was crazy. Yeah. She's a dummy. That's on Curry Gang. That's on, what's that? Night and Day. That's Night and Day channel. Night and Day channel. Yo, I fucks with them. You know what I mean? Burning out my retinas. Facts. 100. Pan-African. MGTOW was goody, my guy. You already know. The gang-banging drug dealer finding religion and teaching with bad experience. No good receipts to offer. Validate, contribute. Ms. Z. Where's patriarchy is celebrated? Bro, that was when I said get y'all passports. Y'all go somewhere where the patriarchy is celebrated, guys. All right? Because it's not here. This is Gyno land. It's run by Coochie and Democrats. All right? Gynocrats. Get the fuck out of here. There are 29% of women worth your while, but they so hard to find. Get the fuck out of here. My boy Essential Entities was in the house. You okay? You all right? I heard that shit. It sounded like you just fell, yo. My little man just fell. All right. Essential Entities. And that's about it right there. That's about it, guys. I had a good old time, though, man. I ain't gonna front. Oh, Mr. Blackwell. Mr. Blackwell, salute to you, Mr. Blackwell. You know what I mean? Salute to you. Had a good old time, man. Essential, man. I love you, bro. Yo, I'm on my way. I'm coming. Essential. I'm coming. I'm coming.